Hi Beauticorn friends! Today we're going to be discussing the foam roller versus the fascia blaster. The fascia blaster is way more than just a silly little tool to help with cellulite. It's actually been helping people to resolve pain due to the tightening of fascia. Now in the past 5 years, doctors have really started to research fascia, which is awesome. And they're really starting to understand how fascia is not just this little, sausage casing. It's actually this glue, this inner working. It wraps around you from inside out, and they're actually really delving into how it affects your body. And I just want to read you a quick article from the Health Science University's Department of Medicine in Oregon, in Portland, Oregon. They have an article on the National Center for Biotechnology. I have a link to the description below. You can check it out, but I'm just going to read you a quick excerpt on their findings. Fascia is richly innervated, and the major cell of the fascia, the fibroblast, has been shown to secrete pro-inflammatory cytokines, particularly IL-6, in response to strain. The inflammation of the fascia is similar to that described in conditions such as plantar fasciitis and lateral epicondylitis, and may be better described as a dysfunctional healing response. So in very simple talk, it means that our fascia means well, but in its efforts to protect us, it ends up hurting us. And that's why we really need to take care of our fascia. We need to help keep from tightening up, because basically when you injure yourself, say you injure a muscle, right? What happens is, in order to protect your body, to protect that muscle, the fascia tightens up around it. And when it tightens up around it, it protects it, which is great. But it also doesn't stop protecting it. And it ends up causing the muscle to atrophy. So it can do so much, but we really have to help it to kind of relax and say, okay, I'm healed up. Now it's time to actually work this muscle so that, I don't lose strength. Basically, that's what it does. At least that's how it was described to me. Again, not an expert. I'm just, telling you what I've understood it as. That article that I read was actually written about fibromyalgia patients, and they find that manual therapies and foam rolling, things like that, will actually help people with fibromyalgia. So if you have fibromyalgia or know somebody who has fibromyalgia, please check out that article and maybe check out investing in a fascia blaster as well. So then this bringing me back to, again, the $10 foam roller people have been saying could replace the fascia blaster. It can't. They both are awesome. I own both. I mean, look, I have a foam roller. I've had it for the longest time. I had this before I had this. And this is great for sore muscles, stiffness. I mean, it's great for that. But it barely touches the fascia. Maybe a little stretching, but not a lot. Now, the fascia blaster, on the other hand, this will break up fascial adhesions and intermuscular fascia, helping the foam roller to do a better job at getting towards those muscles. So basically, with this, you open up the layers to use this to get to the muscles. Alright, that's what they do together. So really, in this effort to say foam rolling versus fascia blasting, it's really more like they should be working together to give your body the best results. So you gotta use them together. There isn't one product on this world that does every single thing that you need it to do. You have to use things together in order to get the best results. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, and share this with somebody that you feel would benefit from this video. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Have any suggestions, also leave them in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. I love answering your questions. And I will see you next time. Happy blasting!